I got a recipe for you that I know you're gonna love. Flour tortillas, but with spinach. You're always wondering how to hide some vegetables for your family? This is the way. Let's just start. Okay, the ingredients that I have here, I have 2 cups of flour. I have 3 tablespoons of shortening. You can use butter. Don't use margarine, but you can use butter if you like. A teaspoon of salt. I have here a handful of spinach, and I have a cup of very hot water. Okay, so let me tell you the first thing that we're gonna do. We're going to blend. Okay, we're gonna blend our spinach with our water. So, and I'm adding my water. This has to be really hot. Okay, let me blend it and I will be right back. Okay, now that you have your spinach blend, it has to be hot. So put it in your microwave for like 20-25 seconds because you need it hot. Not burning, but you need it hot, okay? The next step that we're gonna do is in my flour, I'm going to add my shortening and I'm going to add my salt. You're gonna do this with your hands. Let's see. And mix it up very well. Okay, this is what we're looking for. Can you see it? It's like sand. All my shortening, it's right there. Okay, this is what we're looking for. Now, next step, I'm going to add my hot spinach, not all of it, okay, only a little bit, and let's mix it up. Okay, a little by little. We may not use it all, and that's totally fine. You have to remember something. That's the reason I cannot tell you an exact amount of water that we're going to need for the tortillas, just because during summer you are going to use way less than in winter. Winter you're going to need more water. So I always said add a little bit, start mixing it up. If you feel like it, you need more, add more. If not, then just keep mixing up like now. Just mix it up until you get a ball. Okay, and I'm just gonna mix it up. Okay, something very important for this is I love doing it in my countertop, and just you can do this in your mixer, and if you do it in your mixer, just mix it up for like 3-4 minutes. But use this part of your hand. This part of your hand, this is really strong. That's the strongest part. And so we want to wake up the gluten. So just kind of go. Okay. And I'm going to show you. Okay. Look at this beautiful dough. Okay. Once you mix it up for, I don't know, 2 minutes, 3, this bowl, return it, cover it, and let it rest for 20 minutes. Now, you may say, what am I gonna do with this? No worries, you can freeze this. Put it in a Ziploc bag, put it in your freezer, and you can use it for next time. This is gonna be perfect. Okay, now my dough is resting. Let me tell you 3 very important tips that you need to know in order to have success in your flour tortillas. Number 1, the water, as I told you, it has to be hot but not burning. We don't want to cook our dough, so it has to be hot, okay, but not like extremely hot. So it has to be a little bit more than warm. Okay, tip number 2 for amazing flour tortillas, it's shortening. The more shortening you add, the more breakable your tortillas will be. So if you make a recipe and the tortilla is very hard, it doesn't fall beautiful, it's because you add too much shortening. Okay, but we need some kind of fat. You could use I have made them with olive oil, with butter, with oil or any other kind of oil you could use, yes, but you will have to kind of play with the recipe, okay, because it's liquid and you add more liquid, but it works. With the butter, it's the same as shortening, and the flavor is going to be amazing if you do it with butter. Do not use margarine, okay? And the third step, very important, is to let it rest. If you don't let your dough rest for at least 20 minutes, they're not gonna pop up like beautiful, like you will see in a minute. So those three. Now maybe another question that you may ask, can I use 100% whole wheat flour? No. This recipe is only for white flour. If you would like to do whole wheat flour, it's another process. It's a little more complicated because then you use cold water instead of hot. It's another process that, to be honest, I'm not an expert, not yet, but I will. You can freeze these flour tortillas beautiful after they're done. Freeze them, no worries, they're perfect. That dough, if you want to have your dough in your fridge, I will say it will be good for like 7 to 10 days because remember, it doesn't have any preservatives, okay? So let's continue with this delicious flour tortillas with spinach that I know you're gonna love. Okay, after 20 minutes, this is our dough. Look at this. Can you see how elastic it is? It's just beautiful. Really, really beautiful. Okay, can you see? Beautiful. Okay, now, this is the way I do it. Get a piece, and that's my ball. Okay. Okay, now once you have it, just try to make a circle, pinching it all inside, making a circle, okay? Okay. Okay, now let's do the next step. Let me get a little closer. Okay, in a clean countertop, clean hands, I'm going to add a little bit of flour. Okay, I'm gonna get one. And just observe the way I do it because it's hard for me to explain, but this is the way you do it. Get the flour from your countertop so it helps you not to get stick. Okay. And I forgot to tell you, if you really want to have success in your flour tortillas, you cannot use an electric griddle. That just doesn't work. You need to make them on the stove. Okay, so let me show you what I use. This is what I do. I've been doing tortillas, so that's why you see all this. That is just flour, and this been heating for like 2 minutes. In very low temperature. Give them 2-3 minutes because you want it very hot, but you don't want to put it in a high because it's gonna burn your tortillas. So once you're here, we're going to add our tortillas. Look at that. Let me go for the next one. Look at that. Okay, once you have all these bubbles, it's telling you that it's ready to turn. So turn it and it's going to come up again, so give him time. Look at this. Can you see all those bubbles? Now let's turn them, give them a little more time. Okay, after like 10 seconds that we turn this, turn it one more time and look at that. Beautiful. Look at that. That's what you're looking for. Oh my goodness, look at that. Beautiful. Can you see that? And there you go. Look at these beautiful tortillas. Look at that. They're super flexible, right? Because that's what we're looking for. So easy to roll. It's so delicious. I hope you like this recipe. Please subscribe to my channel. If you really want to learn how to make authentic, easy Mexican food, you are in the right channel. I'm Gabby Santana. I'm going to leave you the link of the recipe in the description below, in the description box below, and you can find this and more recipes. Bye.